Well, last time you saw, we bought a couple fields. It is still evening. We're going to fast forward time here and watch things change. So Control R. And the night's going to slip by. Farmer is sleeping. It is 5:00, 5:30. We'll wake up at 6 o'clock this morning. And we've made $62,000. I'm not sure where I made that money, but somehow I made some money. Oh, you know, I bet you the milk sold. If we look at our... Well, it'll be past now. Like, it's hard to tell. I think that was... I don't have the stop milk. So during the day, or every night, it'll sell automatically anyway, but I like the fact that I can sell it whenever I want. So as long as we do it before midnight, we're good. But we're making a lot of milk now. So this grass does not look like it's grown in anymore in the overnight hours, which is kind of disappointing. I was hoping it would grow faster, but it looks like we're going to be on the same pattern. And you know what? The soil composure, or the soil mod's still working. Okay, never mind. We can't tell yet. The composition, I was going to say, the levels haven't changed, but the soil mod is still calculating for the day. So we're going to let that run, and we're going to walk around the farm a little bit more and waste some time. We really need to hop in the truck and get ready to go out and check our fields, see what we're going to need to do for the day. Gonna hop out and open the gate. Ew. All right, soil mod is done. We're gonna head over and check the cornfield. And you notice I drive the speed limit. I try to keep it realistic, though yesterday I was driving like a maniac in the truck, but in general I try to go at a leisurely farm pace. No point in getting tickets, spending extra money that we don't have. Corn is coming up, that's good news. So stage 1 is complete. I think corn takes 5 days to grow, might be 4 stages. But it's looking good. I don't see a lot of weeds going on in there, but I'm sure they're there. They were growing yesterday, so you know what's happening. Goosey. Where did John go? Alright, so let's see how we're doing on our levels. Take a walk through the field. Good on moisture, good on nutrients. Very good. pH is good. Everything's looking like it should, 6 and 3. So I think the optimal numbers are 6 and 4. So we might spray PK today and leave N alone. Well, maybe we'll do another thing of NPK. We'll get a little on the high side because it's going to consume it. Very nice and even. Looks like we got a good even distribution. So that's good. So we're going to run out of here. It looks like so far the whole field's looking good. It'll be down a little bit here on the edges, but that's just because that's the edge. Good. Perfect. So now we'll check our grass fields by the farm. Oh, I'm driving like an American. Sorry. It's a hard habit to break. It's getting close to bedtime. It's already almost 11 o'clock, or it's after 11 o'clock here. I need to go to bed soon. I've been getting up earlier, just trying to get my life on a little bit better schedule. All right, so we are coming up on the farm. Let's take a look at the grass. We're just going to drive out over the grass when we get there. I'm not going to pussyfoot around. We're just going to get out there and do it. Now, I will need to, like I said, we're going to have to spray. Did I go the wrong way? I did. Like, wait a minute. I'm driving past the barn. I'm going to need to plant grass today in that new field that I bought last night, and then also mow the other field. Our grass should be grown back in. I don't know. We'll see. Got that new McHale baler. Yep, the grass has grown back. I thought it would once the soil mod was done. So we don't really even have to worry about it because it's grown back. But I think we're going to jump out here and check. Yeah, 5 and 3. A little bit high on the moisture. We could probably let it sit another day, but I really need the grass. Our cows are going to be hungry by tomorrow, so we need more grass. So we're just going to mow it today. So really, right now, we're just going to be growing crops and maintaining the fields. And it's going to be another day like it was yesterday. So spraying, maintaining. I may not even, like I said, I might need I think I might wait a day before I spray again. I don't want to oversaturate the soil, and if the levels are good on all the fields, we're probably just going to leave them as is. So there's that field, but we do need to plant grass on that new field that I bought, and then we're going to mow all of these and mow the other fields across. So it looks like you do need to fertilize the grass if you want the best yield, and it was true. It worked. So we're going to do some field check-in now. There's the cottage and the well. All right. And if the next two fields are good, we're just going to assume the other ones are good because they were good the day before. So you guys need to start heading to bed. It's 11 o'clock, P. For a little bit longer? Okay, did you guys do a good job down there? He's going to finish it up? All right, looking good here. 6 and 3, 57% moisture. So we're going to let this field go a day. I don't want to make any changes to it that are going to unbalance it, but tomorrow we will have to add P and K probably, or NPK, and that'll also add moisture in. Now I said there are people that are telling me to use the solid fuel booster, the solid fertilizer, because it's actually it won't add as much moisture, and it gives you, I guess the results are the same, but it will reduce the amount of moisture you're adding, so you're not. It's also cheaper to use the solid fertilizer. So we'll do that tomorrow. But we'll see. We'll see how our moisture is. If we need, the nice thing about using the sprayer is that it what was I going to say? The sprayer gives us the ability to add a lot more moisture, I think, than the fertilizer, though it might not. I have to go look it up again. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it might be the same either way. So, if that's the case, we'll use the solid fertilizer instead. Let's see here. So, yeah, 6.3, a little bit high on the moisture on the corner, but this is all looking good. Perfect. Okay, so the other fields are going to match. So tomorrow we'll do a spray, but we'll leave these alone for the day and let them grow for another round. I may regret doing that, but I think that that's probably best. So we're done with the Range Rover. We'll go put this away, and we're going to go grab a tractor and get out and start planting grass on field number 29, and then we'll mow with the crone, and get some hay. Hay. And silage. We're going to wrap about half the bales we get. We'll see how many we have, and then going by that, if we need more, we'll also grab the other 2 grass fields that are on the other side of the map. What's the matter, P? You tired of working? Oh, I was looking at my daughter and I drove into the bushes. Because she's so pretty. It was like a... Whoa! I didn't do that. That was weird. It's like a lag spike or something. I think I'm playing World of Tanks. They are making a train layout, Pee-wee. This truck is so loud. Yes, honey? What, Pee-wee?
I don't hear anything.
Well, that's because you're not wearing headphones. All right, so we'll park the Land Rover right over here. Is it a Land Rover or a Range Rover? I think it's a Land Rover, but it could be a Range Rover. Land Rover. 4-wheel drive station wagon. All right.
Are you multiplayer?
I am not multiplayer right now, but we could be.
I want to play with you today.
Right now? It's time for bed.
Or I said we could stay up for a week.
Evelyn is going to join me on Sandy Bay. Give me 5 minutes here, folks. I'll be... Well, you won't see it. It's going to be like blip, and we'll be back. Okay, so our first task of the morning... And I can't get the multiplayer to work. I think I got too many mods going on here. So I'm going to have to start a new series at some point where Evelyn and I can play together. And we're going to probably make it part of the whole big mod pack thing that we're doing here. But we need to run down and get our seeder. And we're going to be seeding grass on field 29. I think it's 29. My map hath disappeared again, but it's 29. It will not be ready to mow today, but it'll be a start. And ouch, John. I think we can get to it through this field. I think. Yes, we can. Because we're going to need a lot of bales. Mater, stop hurting me. What? You can't what? Oh, hold on a second, folks. I got a cup. Oh. You can't jam these, man. We may never get them apart, honey. Give me a screwdriver or something. You're not going to be able to pull those apart. Oops. Wrong button. Something real thin to kind of wedge in there and start it sliding. Oh, wait. No, not wheat. We'll come back and fix that. Johnny, I love you. I do love you, John. Are you my little pal? Are you my little farm sim pal? John likes tractors.
I like lots of tractors.
You like lots of tractors? I always say the more tractors, the better.
What are those big, huge ones that I really like?
The big, huge ones that you really like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're my favorite.
Oh, that's weird. They're your favorite? They're my favorite, too. That's weird. That is our field right there. That's funny. You don't. It seems so separated from the farm because it takes a while to get there when you go the other way. But it's actually right next door. So we are in production mode. Paint some grass onto this field. It jumped over my foot? It's foot jumping daredevil. Well, it's a bummer about the multiplayer, and I'm a little disappointed too that the my server, I'm having some issues. So once again, I thought I was ready to launch the server. I was going to get that all set, and once again, I run into issues, and I'll get it all worked out. But it's just going to take time, and that's, you know, hoping in the next day or two to get that sorted out, and then, you know, maybe by the time you see this video, I will have already figured it out and got it working for you. The server is not going to be up 24/7. It'll only be on when I'm on. I apologize, but it'll give me more control. It'll also allow us to kind of build a story rather than just having $1 million after the first week because everybody and their mother's brother hops on. I think we're also going to limit the server to 5 people at a time. That way it's not like trying to get directions, and I might make it 6. We'll have to see. Rarely, I don't think I ever really had more than 4 or 5 people. So, but you'll just have to check, and maybe what we'll do is we'll make a schedule where I can, you know, definitely be on every week at like Thursday at 8 o'clock or something like that. I know Wednesdays are bad for church people because a lot of times people have Wednesday night services. Our church doesn't, but we have practice on Wednesday. So Wednesdays aren't going to work. Seems like Thursday is usually the best night of the week for me to do that kind of thing. So we might make it like Thursday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern. If you want to be on, that's when the server will be up. First 5 people on will be the ones that are in the game. What's up, Goosey Pants? I do ask that if you find that you get on and you have bad lag, get off my computer. Who told you you could touch that? If you get on and you have bad lag, I ask that you hop off. Well, they're playing with their trains. Okay, all right. So hang on, guys. I'll be right back. All right, so a little bit about grassing in a field. Once you have decided that you're going to make a field grass, you better be sure because you have to plow it in order to get the grass back off. So we are turning this field into a grass field, and it's pretty much going to be permanent. I mean, we could plow it again, but I don't see any reason to do that. I want it to be grass. So with 3 huge fields of grass, we should be able to get lots of silage. I'm sorry, my nose is still running. And lots of hay. Hay. It's like a giant tractor paintbrush. The ground is brown and we're painting green. Painting our canvas of grass. Actually, dirt canvas with grass paints. It's especially noticeable with the grass because you're changing color. What's the matter, Vugus? You want your mermaid? I lost her mermaid. I can't believe it. She said it right here with me, and the mater took it, and I don't know what he did with it. We'll find your mermaid, Goosey. Don't worry. Yeah, look under there. Poor Violet. She's sad. Not as sad as I was when my little fish died, though. So these are really long days. That's what's surprising about this game. I mean, you really get the sense of time passing because it's like, you know, half of our series has been spent on the first like 2 days of farming. They're just really long days. It's like a month of gameplay time to get through the first 2 days. I mean, how long have we been doing the Redux series now? For like 3 months? And we've covered like 3 days of farming. Oh well. Ah well, so is life. Oh man, Goosey can't find her mermaid. Come on, Violet. You have to go to bed, honey. I'll bring it up to you when I find it. I'm sure I'll find it. think. In real life, you would not drag this along those poles like this. It'd totally damage the unit. You'd probably get a little cedar and do it, I would think. I'm going to do this part right here. Whoops. I just don't see it, Violet. I'm helping look for her mermaid. I don't see the... Whoops. Well, we gave up on the mermaid. I'm going to have to see if I can find her. Dad fail. She gave me the mermaid to watch. She's like, watch my mermaid. I'm like, okay. And she disappeared, and then I lost her. So now I'm going to have to find the mermaid. It's hard when you have 6 kids. It's like they do tend to... things tend to migrate all over the house. I mean, my stuff gets lost all the time. I'm like, where is, such and such? And I'm searching all over for it, and it's just gone. What, Violet? What? You found her? Where was she? She was upstairs. Because that makes sense. Okay, well, she found the mermaid, so all is well. All right, John, get your butt upstairs. Time for bed. Go on up. John. John. Get your butt to bed. All right, good night. Kids are up all night, sleep all day, man. Summer schedule. Here we go. They're usually up late anyway, but not this late. I mean, it's after midnight now. They're usually in bed by like 10. So, but Mom's gone, so they're having fun. That'll all end tomorrow when Mom gets back. Maybe. If Mom gets back. So that took a lot longer than I thought it would. I thought, oh, this will just take a couple minutes, and ended up spending, with a couple breaks there to help find the mermaid. That took a good, at least a half an hour to get this field grassed in. But it is a huge field, and so the nice thing is that we will get a lot of grass, a lot of bales out of this. In fact, we might even tomorrow, because I think the grass grows overnight. We may even be able to do just hay on this one, and then silage bales on the other one. Unfortunately, we still have to do all the tedding and all that stuff. So I think we're gonna. I have a new process. We got a new baler, and I also added a new mod that windrows in front of the tractor. So we may be able to do all, like the windrowing, baling, and wrapping all in one step. So what we may do is have a follow me with the, well, we're going to try this next. We're going to take out the Krone Big M and mow the fields. And we're going to follow me with the little tractor, the Goldner, or Goldner, I think is the brand. And he's going to ted. And then we'll windrow and bale right behind with the windrow, bale, and wrap with the McHale tractor. If I can. We'll see if I have a big enough tractor. This tractor is huge, but it does not have a front attachment. So we may not be able to do it, but we're going to try. I think the same should have enough power to do it, but we might have to look into buying a new tractor down the road that has the power to do the front and the back, like the JCB 310 horsepower tractor. Evelyn, what are you doing? Are you looking salty? Evelyn's having attitude about going to bed with her little brother. And I told her she can sleep by herself then, and that's fine. And then she got mad because she's going to be by herself. And I'm like, well, it's either one or the other. And she's like, stomps off. So needy. My goodness. Aren't they all little kids? Little girls. I'm like, I don't understand why you can't just... What? Come here, I can't hear you. What? Well, since everybody else is sleeping in my bed, that's all taken care of. Well, they're all going to sleep in my bed, right? Here we go. In Seth's bed. Okay, well, go tell Ryan you need a bed made. Tell him Dad said. Messy, messy. That's what this thing does. It digs in the dirt, so they get real messed up. I think I'll be able to make the turn. Barely. That was a little dangerous there. There's the moon still. Moon is still up. We'll get this pulled in here, right there. Now, we need to take a look and see... well, I'm going to park this guy. What the heck is Ryan doing down the basement? Okay.